As a Manchester United fans, I'm really started to get worried about our situation, being unable to sell our players and being unable to buy players since the window of 2025-2026 season open. We are unable to sell our players and also bring in players. When the window opened, we just rushed and signed Cunha, and I was like, wow, this is a good thing. And going to 4 weeks to 5 weeks now, we've not even signed a new player to the team. This is really worrisome. When I see teams like Arsenal making a whole lot of signings, teams like Chelsea, teams like Liverpool making a whole lot of signings, and Man City making a whole lot of signings within a short period of time, we have only just brought in one player. Is for me right now is I think it's something for us to be worried about because the preseason is about to kickstart. It's about. I think our first game is Leeds. It's about to kickstart, and the only signing we have is Acuna, and we have this goal scoring problem from previous seasons till now. Like I really don't know what the problem is, but I can literally say maybe it's because of we are unable to sell. That's how we've been unable to buy. But I still feel this beating around the bush around Obemo is really taking too long. If they are requesting for a guaranteed £65 million. Let's just pay the money. Since we pay Cunha for £62 million as his release clause, I don't see the delay of us trying to, just beat around the bush. If we know Ubuemo is the number one choice, then let's just go in all out, give Brentford the £62 million, get this player in so that we can move on and look for that weak position in the club that we can recruit from. This is really troublesome for Manchester United fans as a whole. We expected more when we made that Konya signing. We expected more from the board, but it is really been slow that we don't even know what our fate holds. Victor Osimhen is like a no-no for us. We have lost Victor Yokores. I think Arsenal is really working hard to get him in. He has even preferred to play for Arsenal. Actually, I was even thinking that we can get Victor Osimhen, but news getting to me now is that Victor Osimhen is refusing to reduce his salary, and Manchester United is not willing to pay the 75 million euros. Then also pay him, which is the asking price for Napoli, and also pay him a huge salary. They're not willing to do that. I believe that's the major reason why this Europe club have been unable to sign Victor Osimhen because of the asking price, and also his wages is really high. No club will want to pay that huge amount for signing a player and also pay him a huge chunk of a salary. They expected him to, reduce his salary, come in, maybe when you perform 2 seasons, you are banging the goals like you've been doing in Napoli and Galatasaray that you went on loan. Then they cannot say, okay, he can really work well for us and give him that huge salary. This thing happened with Eli Haaland. Eli Haaland wasn't that expensive, but when he came, he wasn't receiving a huge salary. It was just as of recent they increased his salary because he has proven he can score goals in the Premier League. If Osimhen can basically just reduce his salary, I believe it's a deal that any club in the big six can say, okay, let's bring him in. So today is still Tuesday. I still don't know what the Ubuemo deal is all about, but we know that Manchester United is still working on getting him. But I feel the deal is taking too long, so we can have these guys on preseason, warm up and know how to perform for Ruben Amorim, so that we can just, our first Premier League game is Arsenal, and these guys are already signing a whole good players, and they are planning this week they might bring in Gyökeres, but he has actually let go of €2 million to just make this deal make this deal come true. So if they are making this signing and we are to face them the first match of the Premier League, they might just trash us if we don't get in our own players in. So hopefully let's see what happens this week. But we have been really slow.